I had no idea what I was getting into when I made these videos. The responses of Mooji devotees to the videos I'm making really, in a sense, validates everything I've said and everything other critics have said about Mooji and the Mooji movement. So I'd like to read a comment. Uh, yeah, just really, I'll just read it. If Mooji taught exactly what Ramana Maharshi taught, most people will not understand it. Teaching should evolve with time. There's nothing called a fixed teaching. And why Mooji should prevent people from worshiping him. People worship, embraced, and kissed Papaji too. People are different and they do what they feel. I see no difference between Papaji and Mooji. And no one is a guru. They're just people who point at the truth. Question is, are you a judge judging people, or are you interested in losing your ego self to someone obviously that has higher understanding than you? You seem to love hitting the love button on your comments that agree with you. Please don't disgrace yourself making stupid videos. So, here again we see the core of any unhealthy spiritual system at work, spiritual culture at work. So again, the Mooji culture is based on this. Mooji is enlightened, you aren't. Mooji will lead you there if you surrender to him. Because look what the person said. Are you interested in losing your ego self? Now, if he just said, are you interested in losing your ego self? But he didn't. He said, are you interested in losing your ego self to someone obviously has higher understanding than you? So here we see what's going on in the Mooji movement. It's about surrendering to Mooji. And so this person is doing everything they can to undermine my sense of sovereignty and my sense of that I even have a right to question Mooji, to have concerns about Mooji. Um, it's all just a twisted game. Now, I'd like to take a look at the first thing this person said. If Mooji taught exactly what Ramana taught, most people will not understand it. Actually, that's not true because Ramana Maharshi didn't teach. Here's the big difference between a guru and a professional spiritual teacher, which is what Mooji is. I mean, his UK-based nonprofit pulls in $1.5 million a year, and that's not including book and video sales. Mooji's a business. He's a business wearing spiritual clothes. It's really, but again, so Ramana Maharshi didn't teach. Okay, he would dialogue one-on-one with people. People came to him. Ramana didn't go offering satsangs. He didn't go writing books. Okay, people came to him, and Ramana Maharshi would dialogue one-on-one. With some people, he wouldn't even talk about spiritual things because Ramana wasn't. Mooji's like Mooji gives talks. Ramana Maharshi would sense where the person was at, and some people he wouldn't even talk about spiritual things. Some people he would tell people to do mantras. Some people he would tell them to do self-inquiry. Some people he would just sit in silence with them. That's the difference between Ramana Maharshi and a professional spirit. Let's just call him what Mooji is. He's a professional spiritual lecturer. He doesn't tune into where the person is. His message is the same for each person. Um, so no, actually, if Mooji behaved as Ramana Maharshi did, then lots of people would be waking up, and they aren't, because Mooji's just putting on a show. Please don't disgrace yourself making stupid videos. Well, I mean, I don't claim that my videos are perfect. So this just really, any form of criticism is turned back to the critic, any concern, judgment, and we're seeing this with the accusations. So the people who are accusing Mooji of abuse, Mooji's playing the victim and saying, well, actually, these people knowingly, are knowingly creating these deceptions, which makes Mooji look like the victim. It's just classic abusive behavior. So I'd like to thank this person for, once again, just revealing what the Mooji movement is all about. And yeah, actually, there's one more comment from the same person I'd like to look at. And so you can see it on my video. I said, hey, look, if you disagree with what I'm saying, please read all of the comments. And because I'm tired of repeating myself, I keep, a lot of the criticisms that are coming towards me, I've already addressed them multiple times. So I said, please read all the comments, and then let me know 3 things that you've read in the comments that you either agree or disagree with, because I'm tired of repeating myself in the comment section. And here's how the person responded that. People, this guy needs others' approval to enforce his ramblings. Please like his videos. So this is what we're up against. And of course, all of this just really reflects on Mooji and Mooji as a teacher. And if this was just one person behaving in this way, A, there wouldn't be any cult accusations against Mooji, and B, I wouldn't need to be making these videos. But this is the kind of sick behavior that I'm receiving. And, I'm not making any direct accusations, but those who have. This is the kind of sick behavior that is being directed their way. And it really originates with Mooji. Mooji has retained a lawyer and threatened another YouTuber. YouTube videos are being taken down that show people worshiping Mooji, that show Mooji does exorcisms, or he used to, and those videos are being taken down. It's really just a sick scene. It's really a sick scene, and so that's all I have for now. I might, this person posted 7 or 8 things. I might make another video about some of their other very intriguing posts. Oh, the last thing. I almost forgot. So this person says there are no gurus. So that's the thing about Neo-Advaita. You just get to make things up. You take the one core concept of, you are consciousness. That's your pure nature. And then Neo-Advaita teachers such as Mooji, then they just make stuff up. And then their devotees just make stuff up. So that's completely absurd. No one is a guru. There are just people who point at the truth. So, a guru is a liberated being. Anyone can point at the truth. Anyone can pick up a non-duality book, get an intellectual understanding of it, and then point at the truth. And that's the difference between a guru and someone like Mooji. And I'm sure Mooji had some kind of spiritual awakening or spiritual experience. And just as many of us has realized, most of the Neo-Advaita gurus out there, Neo-Advaita teachers out there, that's all that's going on, is they've had a spiritual experience, they have an intellectual understanding of the teaching, and then they've turned it into a business. And then when people challenge their business, they get attorneys involved. What's going on is not complicated. It is twisted, and it's full of distortions, which is partially why I make these videos, is for my own mental health and the mental health of really the spiritual world, is how to recognize these really twisted dynamics and just say no to them. Thanks so much.